Spell my name. I haven't spelled it in a while. Bryan with a Y, B-R-Y-A-N. Baeumler, B-A-E-U-M-L-E-R. Or Bravo Alpha Echo Uniform. Mike Lima Echo Romeo. I'm Bryan Baeumler. I do a lot of things. I do a little bit of construction. We do some TV production. We build cabinets. We run a hotel. We do that. I'm a pilot, and I am a proud owner of a diamond door. My path into general aviation was it was a bit of a winding road. I mean, I was born literally into a hangar. I have photos of me in a bassinet under the tail of a DC-3. I worked for a company called Hangar Cargo for years during high school, doing ground equipment maintenance, aircraft maintenance on their Convair 580s and 737, the 200 series with the gravel kits. I was always surrounded by an aircraft or aviation, flying a lot with friends and family. My dad was a pilot as well and kind of pushed me that direction. Well, actually in 2017, we had purchased a hotel in the Bahamas. So traveling from Canada to the Bahamas was a two-stop process. It was arduous. Our oldest son is an equestrian, was riding in Wellington, Florida. So we were looking at a temporary base in between the two while we renovated the hotel and built the business there. And we found the Aero Club here. And I thought, what a great time to get my pilot's license. It's a time saver, it's a huge convenience for us, and it's a lot of fun. When we bought the home, I mean, we typically, and we've multiple times in the past, we look for the worst property in the best neighborhood. And that's what we found here. It was not abandoned, but it had been vacant for a number of years, and nature had started to take over, and the beasts and the creepy crawlies. So we came up with a great design for a new home that would suit our family. Looking at that and renovating that space as well, this was one of the most important spaces to me initially because I needed a space as a workshop to renovate the remainder of the home. We needed access into here, so the existing door was creaky and dangerous, and I was kind of worried about it falling apart. So we did our research, and we found diamond doors, and being a Canadian company, a Canadian-made product, that interested me right off the bat. But just the features that they have, the safety features, the hurricane locks that are on the door already, the system itself, the installation, the ease, the fact that we could set up the measurements, send them, it's manufactured, sent down, installed. Ordering the door, I mean, it was seamless. We had great customer service. They came down, did all the measurements. Installation was really a breeze for me. I watched the entire system unfold. We've got remote control operation, which is great too. When I taxi in, I pop the door open and shut down and just roll on in. I've been building and renovating residential homes and doing commercial and developments for almost 35 years now. Dealing with sub-trades or suppliers, it can be, you can pull your hair out, literally. Dealing with them was easy. It was very well managed, and it was something that I didn't have to think about or manage or over-manage. I don't typically like when I have to hold everybody's hands, and this was probably the most seamless installation in the home. It's one of my favorite things in the house, to be honest. I don't know if Sarah would agree, but she doesn't have to agree. It's my hangar.